Hello and welcome everyone, my name is iKmRni. In today's video we're going to be discussing about the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox One and who I believe to be the winner is and giving my reasons why. But before we get straight into the video guys, if you're new to the channel, be sure to support me by clicking that subscribe button and join the Saiyan Army, and don't forget to click the like button down below. Makes me know that I'm making the right kind of content that you guys want to see. Now back onto the main topic. I've been accused of being a PlayStation fanboy, and the truth of the matter is it's correct. I have always been a PlayStation fan. The first console that was ever owned by my family when my father bought was a PlayStation 1 back when I used to live in the United Kingdom. I think I was about like 6-7 years old when I got that thing, and it just changed my life and brought a huge new world into the gaming. You know, I've obviously played the Nintendo 64 and other consoles before, but the first console I ever owned was the PlayStation 1, and it stuck to me with the PlayStation 2 and now to the PlayStation 3. I've always favored it because of the exclusive content and the support and the reliability that Sony brings. I own a PlayStation Vita, my phone is a Sony Xperia Z, I currently have a Sony laptop, my TV is a Sony TV, and of course the PlayStation 3. I just believe in their content, and what their manufacturing quality is way higher in my opinion than the rest of the market. But that all being said, PlayStation has made some mistakes in the past. Now when we look at the PlayStation 2, it was a dominant machine. It changed the franchise, it made gaming a popular thing, a social media hit, where TV shows, commercials, movies were all talking about PlayStation 2. It got over 120 million consoles sold worldwide, millions and millions of dollars, definitely the most sold console ever to be in history, and Sony definitely had the advantage during back that time. But then you could see that the arrogance kind of went to them and wanted to keep the PlayStation 3 an internal machine. Only internal developers and people in the inside studios got to have any kind of hands-on with the PlayStation 3 when they were designing their games. That's what I believe made the PlayStation 3 suffer, although it did have a lot of problems at launch. The GPU and the CPU were just too difficult to code for. Even though it was a powerful machine, it wasn't suitable for the market for other gaming developers to get their heads around, and they wanted to stick to the system just like having a PC like the PS2 did. That's where PlayStation 3, in my opinion, suffered and wasn't a huge success compared to the PS2. Obviously the PlayStation 3 is a phenomenal success. It pretty much changed the next generation in gaming and graphics wise. But have you noticed what Xbox One is doing? It's pretty much the exact same thing. The Xbox 360 definitely was their strongest console, and then they went to the Xbox One and made it such a closed console that only a handful of people actually had any kind of hands-on internal views of the console. You know, there was pretty much what the DRM was going to be, how the online was going to work, what it looks like, what kind of games we can expect. It was all internal, and that made the distributors, the developers, the guys who actually make games suffer a lot. Now when you look at the PlayStation 4 lineup, there is way more games coming on launch day. It's like 4 times the amount than what we saw for the PlayStation 3, and when this all put together, it reminds me so much of the PlayStation 2, the PlayStation Golden era, because it had a huge library, probably the biggest library of any kind of home gaming content console. Because in my personal opinion, when it comes down to the console, you could have the best GPU, you could have the best CPU, you could have the better looking console, you could have the better feeling controller. It just comes down to the games. If you don't have the games to back up the console, it's pretty much useless. Right now, PlayStation 4 is dominating with how open their console is. They're using specifically just PC parts and making so easy for indie developers to have launch day titles that look fantastic, along with like games like Battlefield 4, Killzone, Infamous, Second Son. This game right here looks like a real next-gen game, you know. I've seen a bunch of other games, but this one actually made me say, wow, what a huge improvement from Infamous 2 to Infamous Second Son. It's definitely a game I'll be picking up for sure. So now that I've given my opinion on the matter, guys, this is where you gotta come in. So I've obviously said the PlayStation 4 will be the winning console in my opinion, but we still have to wait and see. The games are finally not even out yet, but this is where I need you guys to come in down below in the comment section. Either agree with me or disagree. Tell me why you prefer the Xbox One or why the PlayStation 4 will win. Don't forget to click the subscribe button once again if you're new to the channel. It really helps me out, and I'm really enjoying the rate of my channels going. It's definitely improving compared to like last year's stats around this time. And be sure to click the like button while you're down there as well, guys. So I'm signing out for the video, and I'll be sure to see you in the next one. Peace, everyone.